the ultimate scientist. Basically, we are all scientists. We're all born with this capacity to observe our environment and discern between night and day, between good and bad, between all kinds of different dualities within our life that help us become more knowledgeable about our environment, about the local environment that we're born into, that we wake up into. And so there is a big difference between the scientists that we are and the academic scientists. Academia has basically trademarked this scientist word, and basically people have to go through a period of indoctrination into an academic mindset and belief system that controls the whole perception, the point of view of where you approach creation. I mean, you're literally inside creation, studying creational material to understand creation. Academia has basically taken away from the basic person, the layman, the ability to do so himself. So we rely a lot on science to describe to us what truly is and truly isn't. And I understand the reason why so. I mean, you don't want everybody to go ahead and observe and then come up with their conclusions, and then we have to all like try to understand these conclusions all together. We need to have people who have been dedicated to that field, who have a mindset geared to looking and observing and analyzing this type of material, that you don't want people to just all contribute and then we're lost because there's so many different points of views. And there's a key point in that idea, is that the academia is still very much rooted in classical mechanics. While we all have heard of quantum mechanics basically suggests that what you observe changes the outcome. When you observe something, it changes its outcome. And if that's the case, then what does that mean? That means that most of everybody's observations are very much relative to their belief system. Because how you see something determines how you see it. How you approach something determines how you approach it. It means maybe if you're laying out a hypothesis, that the process of laying it out, of building up that hypothesis, is the same action that leads to your outcome. However, people have certain different belief systems, and they can lead to different observations. The classical mechanics play a very key role in academic science. They don't take into consideration the quantum, on the quantum level, that everything is vibration, everything is sound, everything is frequency, that this frequency can change, and that everything is in flux. And so when you consider that, and you consider the fact that you are a scientist as well, then do not be discouraged to go out into the universe, into your local environments, into where you grew up, or where you wake up to, or where you can travel to, and spend some time out in nature to observe nature, to observe how trees respond to you, how objects respond to you. I mean, if you start paying more attention to something, apparently it responds to your observation. We have a physiology, and everything around you is also clad with atomic energy, just like this physiology. It's 75 to 80% water, depending on where it is in the body. This water is holding a carbon-based frame, and so it has organs of communication, that you are able to transmit information to your environment. And so if that's the case, if this is who we are, waking up into this physiology, then we are interfacing with the environment, and this environment can respond to us. I mean, people respond to people, animals respond to animals, trees also respond, and also objects, they respond as well. You see? So just the basic observation changes the outcome. And more so, it's not just observation, it has a lot of key factors involved in it. It is basically your belief system that determines how you approach things. Because if you approach something in a sense of this won't work, then it won't work. If you have an hypothesis or a theory of this is possible, then within you, you're already preparing yourself to being able to shift and direct energy towards that possibility of it occurring. And so this is the aspect of quantum mechanics, that your observation changes the outcome, but your observation, when you observe something, you're interfacing with it, and when you interface with it, you're basically interfacing with information. I mean, light, I'm seeing this, and it's responding to me. I do all kinds of different gestures, and these gestures are basically physical, psychic symbols. But everything is energy, and everything is information that is being communicated across. So as a scientist, you are able to observe your environment, document sessions, and then analyze your experience, what you observed, what you experienced personally, because this is your spiritual experience. This is your journey, not somebody else's. You are responsible, first and foremost, for your evolution. Because if you take care of yourself first, then naturally the whole environment also goes up with you. And when it comes to the ultimate scientist, is the scientist who understands that the universe is made out of quantum material, very much a substance that is malleable by observation, and that there's key factors within our avatar physiology that is able to affect and influence phenomena outside of ourselves. This is what I want to share with you guys. You have a lovely day wherever you are. Blessings.